Hi, this is Cheryl for Bayer's Pampered Stampers. Today I want to show you some new penny black, and there is a whole lot of it, and it is all so good. I'm starting out first with a product called Masterpieces Made Simple. This is Penny Black's answer to that card kit, pre-made card market. They create a packet with 4 images. Again, that's where the Masterpieces Made Simple comes from. That's the back piece of paper that's there. And there's 4 different designs. Let me see if I can line these up so you can see them pretty much all at once. One of each that you can use to make cards. They're absolutely gorgeous. They are a little bit off to this side, I think. Yeah, if I move them over a little bit, they're a little easier for you to see. They're printed on this nice heavier weight paper. It has kind of a linen-y texture. It's not glossy, but it's not flat paper either. It looks like something special. Layer these things up, embellish them up, and they make gorgeous cards. There'll be some examples of them, I believe, from prior packs in the store that Melissa can show you. Again, if you look at the back of the package, that will remind you the images that are in there. So that's the first set of Masterpieces Made Simple. This one's called Vintage Beauty. Those gorgeous flowers. Here's another set. This one is called Take Me Away. So again, some really pretty wildflowers, some real serene scenes and that sort of thing. I guess this one must go like this because I see the moon up there and I want to turn it sideways, but it doesn't want to go. So again, this one is called Take Me Away. But how pretty are those? Again, nice, very memorable cards. Check this out, feel the texture of it. She's got some samples out for display so you can actually touch them and see. It's not like just cardstock. They're just super nice to use for making those quick and easy cards. The last set of them is called Bright Bouquets. So there we've got a birdhouse. Here's some pretty, they look like tulips to me. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Those are gorgeous, and those are gorgeous. So lots of really cool flowers in these sets. Again, beautiful cards, matching cardstock, layer them up. You're done with a card in nothing flat, and it's gonna be gorgeous. So those are called Masterpieces Made Simple. There's 3 different packs of them. Check those out. I know that you'll like them. There's a whole bevy of cling stamps. Here's our first one. I'm going to flip it to the back because you can see what it produces there. This one is called Aromatic. So pretty. So you can see these are stamping in full images, so you want to get out your colors of ink and work on that. Use your markers or something like that to stamp. This isn't a color in stamp, really, per se. Unlike this one, which this one's going to stamp the outline and you're going to fill it in. So it's a perfect watercolor stamp. This one is called Blooming. You can use these in millions of different ways. They're just great to use. And they're red rubber stamps, so you get all that wonderful detail, easy stamping with them. The next one is called Unique. Again, more gorgeous flowers. This is a line art one, so you are going to color this in, watercolor or whatever medium you choose. How pretty is that? The next is called Brilliant, and it is brilliant. I'll flip to the back side again so you can see the picture, because that'll tell you more than I can about what you're buying. How gorgeous is this one called Iris Elegance? Beautiful, beautiful irises. There is the picture on back. Next up is Gladness. Such unique and gorgeous flowers. All of them. Here's the next. This is called Purity. There's a picture on the back. You could kind of orient that however you want to on a card, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Great watercolor effect with your stamping. Here is another called Abundant Blooms. Again, very pretty, nice and tall, could even work, I'm sure, on a slim line. Look at how gorgeous that turns out. And last but by no means least, we have Fleeting Moment. Let me flip to the back. How pretty is that? You gotta love the artistry of Penny Black. Everything is always gorgeous. It's always on point. And it always turns out well. Now I've got some clear sets. These first are Sentiments. This one is called Treasured Sentiments, and if I've gotten this right, this is a restock that you've been waiting for. So may sunshine and joy fill this special day. Happy birthday, especially for you, thinking of you and all the ways you've touched my life. Thanks so much. Friends like you are one of life's greatest treasures. Love it. So proud of you. Endless gratitude. Good friends are like stairs. You always see them. You don't always see them. No, they're not. They're like stars. Sorry, I can't read. The stamp is offline a little bit. It's really hard to read the words. So let's try again. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're always there. So how cool is that? If you've been waiting for this set, it is back in. Grab it before it flies away. Next one is called Love Big. Sending a little love your way. Make each new day a celebration of life. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's learning to dance in the rain. Life is a journey filled with new possibilities every day. Sending happy thoughts to brighten your day. One of the happiest moments in life is when you find the courage to let go of what you can't change. No gift can compare for a love that is shared. Live well, laugh hard, love big. Today is full of promise, dreams, and opportunities to become more of the unique you're meant to be. When you love what you have everything you need. So another nice sentiment set. This one called Smile. Wishing you a day as sunny as your smile. Blessings are the most precious gift that I can shower on you. May you get the world's best in everything. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. When I want to smile, I know exactly what to do. I just close my eyes and think of you. Gratitude is when a memory is stored in the heart, not in the mind. May you have all the joy your heart can hold, all the smiles a day can bring, all the blessings a life can unfold. Nice sentiments. Here we have Comforted. God will go before you, walk beside you, stand behind you. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. I am with you always, and these all have the appropriate Bible citations, by the way. Tears are prayers too. They travel to God when they can't speak. And then you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You shall cry, and he will say, here I am. Nice, nice set. This one is called Thoughts and Prayers. Even when the sky is gray and it pours all day, you make the sun come out and chase the rain away. May you find peace, and may peace find you. Friend, a simple word for one of the great necessities of life. I thought of you today, but that is nothing new. I thought about you yesterday, and I will tomorrow too. Remembering you in my prayers, the most wonderful places to be in the world are in someone's thoughts, someone's prayers, and in someone's heart. Wishing you days of endless wonder, inspiring dreams and new adventures, and quiet moments for reflection. A true friend is the rarest of all blessings. This one called So Thankful. What if today we were just grateful for everything? So thankful for the times we've shared that feel like a little bit of heaven here on earth. Thanks for being a ray of sunshine. 1,000 thank yous. It's the small things that make life big. Kindness scatters beauty whenever it is shared. Thanks a bunch for all you do. A grateful heart sees many blessings. Sorry, I'm still having trouble reading. I'm grateful for this gift of you in my life. You make the ordinary moments in life extraordinary. And we've got Not Older, Better. Wishing you the greatest day ever, a day so great that you'll recall it forever. Wishing you peace, joy, and love all day and all year through. Happy birthday to my best friend. You deserve the best of the best. How beautiful a day can be. Make it a super duper day. Not older, just better. The secret of staying young is to live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age. Now we know. Hope you have a great time today and find happiness in everything you do. Thinking of you and wishing you a beautiful day. Nice birthday sentiments. That one's called Not Older, Better. And our last clear stamp set is called Posy. It doesn't have any sentiments at all in it. But beautiful, gorgeous flowers. I love them all. So, so fun. There's an example of one of them on the back. But there's way more fun ones on the front. So, just saying, Posy is a great set. I'm sorry, it's called Poise. Now I'm really doing bad at reading. I need to go get myself checked, I think. Okay, dies. Another bevy of great dies. We're starting out with some flowers. This one's called Cherry Blossom, I think. You can see the die cut out back here. How pretty that turned out. And there's the die there. So nice petite cherry blossoms. They'd be a great addition to any card. We have this one called Recollection. Very, very beautiful. Again, there's the size of the die, the pieces that are involved. So you are, by using different colors of cardstock, going to fill in these colors here. That's not something you have to color on your own. Just get the paper that works and you're all good to go. Or you can do like many do, cut it out of white and color the pieces. It's up to you. This one's very cool. This one is called Whisper. A nice, simple floral stem. Again, you can see it here. There's the front, the die itself for size. I don't know if you're like me, I always want to look at the die. This tells me more than any picture does about what the die is and what it can do. Hang on, I thought I had all flowers together, but I guess I didn't get them all together. So let me skip over a couple here. This one is called An Impression. So some beautiful flowers here. You've got all the pieces to make them. They're pretty straightforward. I always like with Penny Black that they give you a color photograph of what it's supposed to look like completed. Doesn't mean you have to use these colors or the card design, but it does help you figure out where that little piece goes versus that one or that one. So always helpful to look at the color photographs to see what's going on. Again, this is called an impression. The next one is called Duet. There's our die. Oops. And there it is on the card, and they've actually used the die twice on this card to produce this. You can see one's upside down, one's right side up. So if we look at it again, you can see the two flowers go up this way, but if you cut a second and put one down here, you would have this card. Very pretty, very easy to do. Let me make sure. I think that's the last of my flowers. I have a great hummingbird. The die is simply called Hummingbird. Look how cute he is. There's a picture of what he could look like on a card. These are more basic dies. This set is called Cross Stitch Borders, and I'm going to pull this up so you can see a little closer. This is a lot of white on white, so it's hard to see, but that is that big element there on this card. It's a very cool non-interfering design, so just this big line of crosses together. They're smaller and even smaller yet, and so they're great little borders or add-ons to fill your card. Here's some of their stacking dies. I always love these sets. This one is called Stitched Loops. And again, let me bring it closer and show you that you have stitches at the base that come up to the cutout loop. Very cool design. 5 dies in the set, so you can do a lot of different things from cover the entire card base. This you might use for a sentiment. So lots of choices with this set. Next up is semicircle stackers. They don't look like circles to me. I had to look at this for a minute to figure out where the name came from. And if you look at the detail of the die, you can see there's semicircles over stitch lines. So half a circle in between offset stitch lines. Let's look at the back. And again, we're talking white on white, so it's kind of hard to see, but hopefully by getting up closer to the camera, you guys can see better what this does, because it's a fun and beautiful die set. Again, this, like the other, are pretty nondescript, so they're not going to interfere with whatever you put here, which is just awesome. That one is called Semicircle Stackers. Next up is called Ornate Frames. Another beautiful frame set from Penny Black. 4 dies, these 2 ornate ones in the center. You can see on the back how that cuts out, and it looks very cool. Just adds a little design to your next card. Another element. It's always good to just build things up a little. And last but by no means least is a slimline set called Slimline Zigzag. Again, let me hold this up so you can see it. The outer border is a zigzag border that's cuts zigzag. This sort of inner die doesn't appear to cut. It imprints the zigzag impression around, so it looks like a border without adding a layer. Here's a plate that can go in the center, and it's going to cut 3 windows in your slimline with a zigzag edge that's imprinted on but not cut. So the boxes cut, these just imprint and leave a design. It's going to make it look like layers, but they're not really there. So it's a perfect set for a slimline. I want to turn it this way for a minute so you can see the card, but then let me bring it back up close so that you can see what the die does, the die edge. And you can see you've got that nice cutout around the edges. And I'm not sure I understand what's going on here because it looks like down here they took it off the edge of the card. But again, it's a cool way to use the die set for your slimline cards. So that is new Penny Black. Lots of cool stuff. Be sure and check in the shop when you have a chance. Check it all out. There's so much cool stuff coming in. Seems like every day, and you know, as the holiday season progresses, it's hard to think about that when we're in 90-degree heat, but you know what? The holidays will be here sooner rather than later. So make sure you keep tabs on it. Get the stuff you need for your holiday makes. And we hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.